The guy was just late for work like always. He didn't notice the security guard had a cup stuck in his head. He also didn't see the bright red blood on the elevator door. At that moment, Jack only thought about clocking in. He had no idea something terrible had happened in the company. Dead bodies were lying all over the office area. Just as Jack sat down at his desk, the phone suddenly rang. It was the manager calling him to the office. Jack was ready to get scolded for being late, but today's manager seemed a bit strange. He kept playing with a pencil in his hand. When Jack glanced to the side, he saw something truly terrifying. An employee had pencils stuck all over his body. Before Jack could even react, the mutated manager threw him out of the office. Jack got up in fear and tried to run away. He saw all his coworkers staring at him with angry eyes. He had no idea what was going on, but it looked like everyone had turned into crazy zombies. To survive, Jack ran into a nearby office to hide. He blocked their view and luckily didn't get spotted. But when he looked back, he saw one coworker still working hard at his desk. Jack quickly asked him what was happening in the company, but the coworker looked angry and unstable. Then Jack noticed the drink on the desk. It looked familiar. Was everything caused by this drink? Jack got up and tried to leave, but he accidentally kicked out the power cord. The coworker had worked for 3 days on a report without saving it. He got so mad that he smashed the computer and threw Jack across the room. It was clear that this coworker had also turned into a zombie. Jack had no choice but to fight back, but he ended up killing the coworker by accident. After calming down, he quickly tried to call the police, but since phone signals were blocked during work hours, he called the communication room for help instead. As soon as the operator picked up, a crazy fat guy beside him killed him on the spot. Realizing the company was no longer safe, Jack pretended to be busy with work and quickly walked through the zombie-filled office. Luckily, the zombies were too busy fighting each other to notice him. But just as he reached the stairwell and was about to go home, he suddenly remembered his girlfriend was still working in the building. He went to his girlfriend's office. Just as he was about to take her and leave, he accidentally knocked over her drink. The next second, she got angry and threw Jack hard across the room. But after a moment, she didn't remember what had just happened. It was clear that she hadn't fully changed because she didn't finish the whole bottle. He quickly tied her to a trolley and planned to push her out of the building. But just as Jack reached the next floor, a group of crazy zombies rushed at him. He was so scared that he ran into a room to hide. Inside, he found a coworker who hadn't changed. After making sure they were both still human, they decided to escape the building together. They reached the elevator, but it suddenly crashed down. Then the smart coworker said they weren't on a high floor, so maybe they could break a window to get out. Jack picked up a printer and smashed it against the glass, but the glass didn't break. Instead, it triggered the company's security system. It turned out this was a weapons company, and the whole building was protected by top-level anti-terror systems. In the next second, thick steel plates sealed the entire building. Now, there was no way out.